Wrong start here on Ancient. It is their map pick, of course. So we started on the T side. Hopefully for Illuminar, they can have a little bit of a better showing. We don't have the double overtimes in play. Illuminar needs to be a little bit more comfortable if they wish to continue their journey here in the RMR. But this flyover, it only means one thing. We get straight into the action.
Elimination on the line for both of these teams. A must-win series. We're going to be seeing Sangal on the T side of their map pick of Ancient. Splitting up on the attack here. Soulfly moving in towards lane. Backed up by Corey. And they've got two players present in towards mid. With this contact, CT boosted up. Oh, boost from Fuzi as well. This is cheeky. Looking over, trying to catch off this rotating CT, but misses the timing.
Still the control. Two players grouped up towards B. Sangal, they're going to group up here. Maybe try and work their way through Jaguar. No, instead it's going to be a straight play in towards middle. So now it's all up to reatz. He's here with the dual Berettas. Could be contested. You've got QB poking and prodding around towards A main. This is going to be a split.
Dual Berettas have to come up big. reatz swings out. Can't quite get a kill onto Fuzi, but finds it in the end. Skunk trades out immediately. QB, he's starting to push out now as well. It was a passive hold towards A. So with Donut going down, that's the path through for Sangal. Soulfly can plant this bomb, but it has to be the retake. There's not a kit in play. Are a couple of dualies still, and a smoke as well. Soulfly looking for this initial contact. Skranks actually find it. morelz goes down, but Mask is on the flank. Dual Berettas upon dual Berettas. Corey comes through, but Mask wins out the duel. Pushing forward now, but Skranks is still here with the P250. Mask swings on a dime and downs him. EXUS steals to Soulfly as well. It's all onto Kyubi now. Sitting in the smoke, pushed off Mask. He's making his way forward. This smoke, it's providing cover. And Master's so low. He has to go for the fight, and that's where Mask activates. What a retake.
What a round from Mast. He is one of the prodigies to come out of Poland. Keep your eye on this player all throughout this series because he is instrumental to Illuminar's success. I mean, what a play from Sangal. They even dropped the smoke all the way back in towards CT. So it means that the player that is occupying the A space towards CT needs to turn around and hold the flank because that's what that smoke normally indicates. Sangal looking to push through red. No, instead they all split through Donut. They isolate the gunfight on towards reatz and they get the bomb down. But what a moment from Mast.
Yeah, an incredible retake. No kit either. It came down to the fine margins, but perfectly set up. Sitting on the other side of the smoke, waiting for it to fade. Full buy out from Sangal. They got rifles across the board. Better buy than Illuminar, despite winning the round. Contact through here. Soulfly spots him out. Nice incendiary. Slows down the attack. Can fall back now. And Skrunk holding for this push. EXUS falls back. Thinks better of it.
Sangal pushed away by the flames. Think about getting some map control back. Look at the reaction from Illuminar. They've taken control over towards Cave. They've pushed B ramp as well. This is really nice denial. And it keeps Sangal completely penned in. Illuminar know exactly what's going on. That's why EXUS, he's just focused on this position because they're going to walk straight into him. The flashbang, it's absolutely perfect. And they line up. Goes 1 for 1. Fuzi with that trade upgrades to the M4. And suddenly, Sangal got a bit of map control back.
Yeah, it felt like EXUS was being set up there, but couldn't quite swing around far enough to capitalize on that fantastic flashbang. Saw it on the feed. Every single player was blinded by that. But he was just a little bit too far back and didn't feel confident going for the swing. So it's a 1-for-1 duel. Now they reposition. Back towards A. Smokes come through. Mars sitting back on the fine line with the M4. Going to spot a player on the cross and deals with him. Fuzi goes down. Mars can reposition. Smoke is blocking off Donut and Mask. He keeps fighting. Comes around, deals with Soulfly, make a Corey as well. Mask is doing it all. Can't quite finish off Kyubi. But morelz is there to get the job done.
Doesn't even need the AWP, does he? Really good work by the M4. And that's just off the fact that Sangal don't have any utility really to contest with this. So the fact that they just walk in dry just favors his long-range angles for the M4. But don't take anything away from the shots and the kills. Really nice job from Mars. Clinical headshots coming in. Like, these shots are really difficult to find, especially this follow-up here. Perfect. Really nice job.
Mentioned him as a player to watch. Instrumental in the success of the squad so far. Seeing it on display here. reatz going for a bit of a fight. That's a bit of chip damage on Soulfly. Almost finishes the job. Going back for it now. morelz is going to be the one that gets the killing blow. They're just cleaning up these pistols. Not too much Sangal can do in this one. This little dink. Not going to finish off the job though. QB is on an island. Deagle. Nowhere in sight is the bomb or his teammates. So this one's only a matter of time.
Yeah, stuck out at sea. Very difficult to try and recover this. Even being flanked. Look at reatz. Just pushing the issue. So far forward. Just running at him. QB will make his way round towards Temple, but it just feels like he's delaying the inevitable. Tower locks it in. Illuminar. Clean conversions after winning out the pistol. Now the guns come into the fold for Sangal. Fuzi on the AWP as well.
Yeah, but just to see what Sangal do now. First time they had the guns out, they put the pressure on towards A and they left B completely clear. That allowed Illuminar to have this fantastic setup where they just took control in response. Sangal need to be fighting for this space. This time around, it does look like they intend to do so. Smoke towards Red House. Corey here to provide some pressure. Smoke forward. Soulfly also in towards lane, so they're not going to be conceding this early.
So much early utility being dropped down by Illuminar. This is where the main fight's going to be. Over towards this shelf angle. Good spam, but also in towards middle. Illuminar prioritizing utility over towards B. There's a gap that's been spotted. Soulfly trying to spam through. Can't quite manage it, but goes in for the second. Whereas we brought down low. Yeah, this contention between B ramp and mid, that's where most of these rounds are going to be won and lost. A much more defensive approach from Illuminar into round number 4 with the guns. Do not want to throw this one away.
Good ground from Sangal. They have established mid control. They've got lane as well. This is perfect. And the response from Illuminar is to push out towards A. Tower Nexus are tasked with this. Going to push up close. Tower goes for the contact. Has the MP9 behind him if needed. Sangal. Kubi is considering this. Comes back and the angle doesn't favor him. Tao gets the kill. Corey swings out and Tao's still fighting. MP9 swings through as well to get the job done. And now it's these 3 players over towards B that have to do the response. Scrunk has dropped down. He's got the bomb. Walking through the smoke. Gonna walk straight in. Must delivered on a platter. Is the bomb. Falls flat. Fuzi with this AWP. Gets his first kill on the board with it. But what is he gonna do now? Team gone. Just has to try and hold on to it.
Don't think he's going to be allowed to do that too easily. Good shot on towards mast. AWP counterpart removed. 1 versus 3, but no time on the clock. Doesn't want to die after time. That would be catastrophic. So in fact, he creeps in a little bit closer, which is probably the last thing Illuminar expect. reatz removed as well. Good round for Illuminar. What was really cool there as well was the fact that 2 players push out towards A main. And it just means that Sangal think that there's a gap in towards Donut. But Mast, he's been here the entire time. Scrunk, bomb delivery service. Nice round. Really good control and reaction from Illuminar.
That's a great setup, right? You highlighted it there. That push, it just catches them off guard. In both respects, with Mast still being present in Donut. Sangal, they weren't able to capitalize on this pressure elsewhere by pushing B. They just sort of sat back. Allowed Illuminar to take these fights. Once again, EXUS is pushing up early, using this smoke and can hold up towards ledge now. Has support as well. Tower's here. Good timing. EXUS. Ooh, Scrunk. That's a 1 dig. Very nice. Good way to open things up. Potentially a rifle that can be recovered as well, because look how 40 fell. Oh, Tower's have nothing to do with it. Deals with Corey.
Seen this position before from QB. Likes to work his way out towards A main. It's also here and towards Donut. Looks like Sangal are grouping towards this area of the map. There's a world where if they just smoke Donut here, they can just plant the bomb. It would be completely open for business. Smoke lands in. That is going to get Tao just completely isolated. Can drop a Molotov, holding this for the bomb plant positioning. Makes it uncomfortable, delays a little bit further. Scrunk trying to plant. Will be allowed. 4 versus 4 retake on the cards here for Illuminar. Weaponry, it does favor them.
They're in a good position, but Soulfly's found Mars. That's a big kill. He can reposition as well. Has Temple under lock and key. All this information gathered, the rest of the team can focus elsewhere. Fuzi, he's holding in for this with this AWP. Soulfly's found another. Tao dealt with. Fuzi gets dinged, falls back. But now Soulfly's here again. Triple for Soulfly. But now he has to come up with a 4th. reatz taps the bomb, playing around, trying to bait out the fight, but Soulfly is there. What a quad kill.
What a round. Really well played. Sangal realised that once they have the bomb site, they need to take another area of the map. They can't just be penned in because they'll just be pincered upon all these positions. Got an idea that someone's in towards Donut. Rotations coming in from CT. And we've already seen Illuminar flank in some of these rounds. So what Soulfly does is he just pushes. He works his way forward in towards Temple. Catches one of the players rotating in. It's a little bit of pressure back. It just means to sit comfortably in that position. Well worked round for Sangal.
Get their first on the board. This is an important round as well for Illuminar. You can see they're at breaking point off the back of this. Fuzi's damage earlier in that save round, definitely coming back. He slashed himself out for this high angle. reatz, if he wants to leave, is going to have to cross this AWP line. B hasn't been the destination for Sangal yet. We often see it as a favoured bomb site. 4 tiers on Ancient. But A has been the destination so far for Sangal. This might be the change-up, though.
You'll see this a lot for Sangal. They're so insistent on getting this mid-control because it really anchors the defenders in towards their bomb sites. So when they do elect to go for the final execute, it's always that little bit lighter on bodies. Mars now being penned in. Will escape at the very least.
Donut control taken.
Forced back.
Soulfly's taking control towards cave as well. Sangal are making Illuminar feel uncomfortable. Slowly creeping forward. reatz. Oh, Fuzi almost gets caught off there. Soulfly's been spotted. They are crunching onto this B bomb site. Have a player in Red House as well. Scrunk has made his way through. Tao not ready for it. Gets caught off, and now it's so hard for these players on site because the flank's coming through. morelz is baited in though, and he's playing Trigger Discipline. Oh, the bomb. It's going down. He flicks forward. Gets the first. Can't quite trade onto Corey though. That was the moment. And it falls out of his hands. Mars.
Enough time.
Nothing he can do. The bomb goes down with a second remaining.
It looked like there wasn't enough time. When he started punching the digits, it just turned to 3. So I was a little bit worried. We've already had some bomb shenanigans earlier in the broadcast, so I'm going to keep my eye out for it. What a play, though. That's so unlucky for morelz. I mean, he plays that one perfectly. He waits till the last possible moment to knock the planter off. And it's still not enough time. That's just well played from Sangal, though. That push in towards middle from Scrunk was perfect. Illuminar couldn't really do anything, and now they're just armed with pistols. Really difficult. And Sangal, they can get 3 rounds on the T side of Ancient.
Yeah, as you mentioned, the target selection there is actually quite intentional. You'd obviously normally consider going for the player that's not planting the bomb, but because of the time, that's why he selects that target. It's almost the hero play. In this round, going as expected. The stack in towards Jaguar does not pan out for a kill. So Sangal will get their 3rd momentarily. EXUS, the most he can hope for is maybe a back turn to pick himself up an AK.
Although I just said, okay, 3 rounds on the T side is quite good. On the B stream, during the RMRs, we've seen a lot of T sides be really successful in Ancient. It's actually been a complete Uno reverse.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Ancient's a very cool map. I like that we're seeing it so much here at the RMRs. We saw it so frequently in those festive ones as well. It's quite phenomenal, the amount of times it was being played. I think on Friday morning or Thursday morning, every festive one was taking place on Ancient.
Best map. Fast A for Sangal. This is a change of pace that Illuminar were definitely not expecting. Trying to take control towards middle. Guess what? Sangal got complete control of the bomb site. What a kill on towards EXUS. Fuzi can't quite deal with Taro. Has to push forward. Has to try and get this locked in, or at least wait for the rotations. Perfect flashbang by Mast. Multi-kill coming in. Will that be enough?
He might have saved the round for them. He's looking for more as well. When this smoke fades, QB is going to be in a difficult position. Mast is ready for this fight, and there comes the smoke fade. Ruby spots him out though and gets the kill. Now Soulfly's found another. reatz 1 versus 2. The bomb still hasn't gone down. Drops out a smoke so that he can play around with it, but he's not sure where both these players are. Some shots fired off alerts him. Sangal can now play with the time. Do have to collect that bomb. The pressure's on reatz.
What do you tell? So Gal just waiting. Clock's on their side. They can just try and get the bomb together. reatz will spot this. Knows he doesn't have to peek in yet. It's going to be a weird timing. So Gal needs to coordinate this so they swing together, but they're not sure where reatz has gone. Bomb's now been picked up. QB. Wow, what a timing. reatz going to creep in closer. Approach from the position, but QB, even with low HP, still hits the headshot anyway.
Ooh, what a round. I can't believe Sangal recovered that. And that 1v2 felt very doable. Catches the right timing there. QB is so low. A single bullet would have done it. And Mast, we've got to talk about how much work he does there. That flashbang to set up Tau is huge. Then he gets a follow-up kill as well. Almost looks doable after that fantastic entry from Sangal. Soulfly catches off the player in towards Donut, and that feels like the round done there.
Broken economy again for Illuminar. Sangal tie up the scoreline. Looking to take the lead for the first time this game. Just keep your eye on Scrunk. He's got a Mac 10. And he's already nearly in red room. Perfect flashbangs though. Might not even need him because Soulfly, he's just getting every single kill right now. morelz, that's a good shot. Can it be a follow-up? Not quite. There's another player pushing through the smoke. reatz goes 1 for 1. And that last player of EXUS, he'd already pushed A main. So it's going to be a 5th round for Sangal.
Yeah, looked a little scary there for a second. Nice couple of deagle kills coming through. EXUS, he might be able to do some damage. Definitely alerted them that he's here. Ruzi has to be careful, peeking through. No, Scrunk is there. Jumps across the screen, deals with him with the Mac 10. Sangal take the lead for the first time on their map pick of Ancient. And Illuminar, their response is tactical timeout. They can have the full buy into this one. Think about how they're going to play their cards.
Get Mast on the AWP.
Yeah.
Just get him on it.
That's a good card.
He's going 8 to 1. That's fallen off a little bit. 9 to 7 now. Yeah, that'd be good. I mean, the only reason not doing that is maybe putting him on a rifle and they get a little bit aggressive. That's the only sort of sound logic I have. But he's so good on this sniper. We'll bring it out. Maybe we do see that head-to-head that we were talking about in the pre-game. Fuzi versus Mast. Let's see it. Timer just ticking on down low under the 10-second mark. Let's get into this gun round.
All right, Mast, let's see what you've got on offer for us. This is the change-up that Illuminar have needed. We're taking that AWP towards mid-early. Soulfly, though, he's run all the way across. He's already at ledge, making his way in towards Jaguar. Now that's an interesting timing. Rare you see a T cross like this. Look at the gap he's found. morelz reloading, gets caught off. What a headshot from Soulfly. That's fantastic. reatz is reeling. His teammate's gone. Fuzi deals with him. Soulfly. That's
what a round.
Speed. Unbelievable.
15 to 5 right now. I've never seen anything like it. But colour me impressed. Sangal placed the bomb down on the B bomb site. Illuminar, they're going to have to save. They cannot go for this.
Yeah, even finding Soulfly there is not enough. They only just got this AWP out. Everyone else doesn't have a lot. I can't believe that the opener comes from Soulfly, who runs all the way through mid, up onto ledge, through Jaguar, and then gets the kill in cave.
I've never seen that.
That is unbelievable. What a sequence. And then he keeps going.
That's really cool. Really good T-side so far for Sangal. That's now 6.
Good stuff.
Full buy can come out. Drops can come over as well.
Yeah, Illuminar can still fight here, and they need to. We talk about Ancient, we talk about the CT side needing to be strong because T side can be a struggle, although Sangal certainly aren't looking like they're struggling. Not with Soulfly playing the way he is. 8 kills above the next player on his team. Master next highest in the server. EXUS might catch off Skrunk. Pass each other. Skrunk is ready for it. EXUS trying to play around that smoke will not be happening. Skrunk has something to say about it. morelz going for that spam. Not going to connect and has to be careful. The Soulfly is waiting for him. Oh, the dig. Oh, the spam doesn't quite connect though. Soulfly should be aware of that.
Oh, he's found him.
Found him through the other gap. Look at the minimap. Look where that cross is.
That's so rough if you're morelz. That one really hurts. But what an opener to find. In fact, a couple of them. 5 versus 3 in this T-side favour. reatz, only defender here on the bomb site. Sangal, they haven't moved at all. They've still got over a minute left on the clock to try and make this one work. They're going to head towards B. That's where the bomb's being gathered right now. Smoke being lined up by Skrunk. reatz has to hold.
Gonna be difficult. Soulfly is ready to press in. Saw him get this kill before. reatz can keep him back into Soulfly. Doesn't spot him. Timing a loose. Cal's looking for information and he's punished. reatz dealt with by Soulfly and this round is over. Mars gonna once again have to save the AWP. Yet to be able to even fire off a shot in the last 2 rounds that he's had it.
Well,
there's one.
We'll fire off one. Yeah. Now needs to hold on to it. I'll tell you what though, I mean, we've touched on Soulfly's performance, but I mean, 17-6, another 2 kills in that opener. Soulfly, he's even going for this. They want to hunt this. They've got the money to burn. Look at Fuzi's economy. Look at Skrunk's. Try and remove this. Oh, caught with grenade out. That's not ideal. Kyubi steps in. AWP removed. Sangal. What a first half. Really well played. They are just really orchestrating this. They're making Illuminar over-rotate straight into them. Even that mid-pressure being put in. Sangal, they're there the entire time. They catch off the rotations in transition. It's just really well worked. It's a really clear, good demonstration of Ancient T-side.
160 ADR on Soulfly at the moment. That is unbelievable. Now looking for something in towards mid. Can't even cross up. He's been mollied off. Skrunk. Looks like he's ready to push through. Now Tau activates. Deals a Soulfly. Huge kill to find. And he's standing tall looking for more. Skrunk sprays a bit awkward but gets it and a second as well. What a response. Fuzi even gets one on the fall down. Puts it back into a 2 versus 2 because Master's found one and now it's all on KUB.
Much better. It's that dastardly duo, Mask and morelz for Illuminar. QB gets caught off guard. That's when morelz is so dangerous, where he's given a little bit of space to work. And then he can push the extremity and punish Sangal. But that's really good work in towards middle. This time Illuminar fight for the control early. They deny just the appreciation of the space for Sangal. And when Skrunk gets those 2 kills, whilst it is really good, that's where morelz' perfect reaction down towards B ramp completely punishes.
Yeah, exactly. It's the reaction. Sangal's still going to stay fighting though. Corey out towards mid this time. Taking control fast. Going through the smoke. Fuzi fires off a shot. He's going to push up. Corey catches them with their backs turned. Kill and a half. Quite can't get the second, but Soulfly is there to convert it. And Skrunk's made his way through as well. So the 2-player advantage, or 2 players down, 1-player advantage for Sangal. EXUS, if he goes hunting here, he might get caught off. This is a timing. He might get QB for free though. Skrunk will be able to get the trade. If he keeps pushing forward, there it is. QB spotted. That kill comes through for free. Now Skrunk can swing out and gets the trade. So it is even. reatz gets the trade. Soulfly swings out. Soulfly's good for it.
Yeah, that's the only player you do not want to be contended with on that cave fight if you're reatz. Soulfly even pushes further forward and gets rid of Mars. Mars starting position in the last couple of rounds is in towards mid into the previous and then back towards A. And where Sangal have been really focusing their efforts over towards B, surely he'd be better placed in that position, maybe holding down in towards ramp or going for an aggressive peek in towards shelf. Not quite. Instead, just trying to deploy him. Don't want to throw away the AWP early. But 8-5. Sangal, they've won out the half. By how many rounds can that margin be extended to? Could be a 9th, given the economic situation of Illuminar. They are really in the doldrums. Look at it. Just the Deagles and 1 MP9.
Soulfly looking to prize this one open again. It is a stack towards B. All 5 players. How many can Soulfly take down? That's 1. That's 2. Pakpak gets the turn. Yubi gets it instead, though. And Corey's dealt with morelz. reatz the only one left. Corey's looking for him as well. Nice round. Go into the stack and come out only losing 1.
It's ridiculous. That's really a testament to how the first half has really gone for Illuminar. Guessed correctly, put 5 players in the right position, and don't really get any purchase on it. So unfortunate. Doesn't quite work out as they anticipated. Sangal get themselves up towards 9. Fallby can now come back in for this Polish side. Mast on the AWP. We see him purchase it a number of rounds before. This time, however, it needs to start finding success. Starting towards A.
They're avoiding it. Sangal want nothing to do with it. They're happy to fight in mid here. Scrump gets 1. EXUS trades, though. Soulfly, though, catches off another player. He's always good for it. EXUS gets QB and Soulfly still fighting. Gets the kill onto reatz. Soulfly cannot be stopped. Spamming through the smoke. EXUS is going to catch him out. Gets the tap. He has finally ended his killing spree. 2 versus 2 now. Fuzi and Corey group up. Master started to rotate over, but it's a passive hold. He starts to slowly make his way towards B. EXUS is on a long flank, so this bomb is going to go down and they can set up in this post plant.
Look at Mars, though. And look at the flank. EXUS. I don't think he caught off Fuzi there. And the gunfight favours Corey. Fuzi's even holding the flank. What a round from Sangal. What an afterplant. Double digits found on the T side of Ancient. We'll throw it to a short break. When we come back, it's that second half. Don't go too far.
Welcome back, everybody, to Sangal versus Illuminar. What a half from Sangal. That T side looked fantastic, led by the heroics of Soulfly.
What a half. It just felt like they were in Illuminar's head. Even with the off pump position and even accounting for everything. You see Fuzi, he's not even holding.
Look at his stats. Sorry to interrupt you, Brandon. 24 for 10, 160 ADR. That's outrageous.
Unreal. Illuminar, gotta get it going with the pistol. Fast one. In towards the B entranceway. Smoke's already being lined up. Oh, but guess who's here? A little bit difficult. Sole defender here, however. Sangal hedging their bets more towards A. Scrunk has got a double flash. Some utility has been purchased for Sangal to aid them in this retake. There's a passive setup on B. And while this retake, it needs to come in thick and fast.
That's coming through, not going to connect. There is a kit in play on Corey, though, and a smoke. They got flashbangs on Scrunk, so they are set up for this retake. This was the intention if it was a B hit. Soulfly's tucked in as well. They push past, they're going to clear it. But he's still standing, he gets a kill. Is traded out. QB gets 2 though in response though, so now it's a 2 versus 4 for Illuminar. QB is still pushing forward, touches on the site, and he's fighting, gets the first kill, and EXUS dealt with Corey. Fuzi with the dualies though gets 1. EXUS now alone in the 1 versus 2, and Fuzi overwhelms.
I am speechless as to how 3 players clear Soulfly's angle and they don't deal with him before he gets a kill. I just don't know how that happens. That's outrageous. Bomb plant at the very least, but Sangal, they take the round. They keep on pushing, continuing off the back of good momentum. Foundations laid for all to see in that T half. Force buy will come out for Illuminar, but it's Galil's to contest with the M4s.
Chance for them. Bomb plant enables this, and it's 4 players making their way towards B. No one in towards mid, just Tal on the lurk over towards A. Gonna throw out a smoke. That one's destined for Donut, keeping them interested in Fuzi's peek through. Found a kill. Scrunk also with the FAMAS finds one. morelz deals with him. Soulfly's there with the MP9. Tal gets that flank. Now it's a 2 versus 3 and Corey. He's got Tal's number. Master's left alone. He's got the deagle. Picks up a Galil. Might be able to punish Soulfly here if Soulfly keeps pushing. Tucks into the corner. Both holding each other. Soulfly gonna be swinging out. Mask gets the kill. Perfect clear. Good awareness. Has the smoke as well, so he can get the bomb down and he can set up into this post plant.
Molly flash. Issue you have is limited information.
Ooh.
Picks up a smoke. Will smoke off cave. That's a good one. Kaskura is making his way through there. Now it resets. Back down towards the B ramp. No kits. So Sangal, they've got to get a move on. They have to try and stick this bomb. This is very difficult. And as mentioned, Marcy does have the Molotov as well. Doesn't even need to peek.
It's that Molly. He's set up for it. It's perfect. Flashbang over the top as well. It's going to land there, and he's burning Corey. Can't get on the bomb. There's no time. He's won the round. What a clutch from Master. 1 versus 3.
It's really well worked. Thought about where to exactly plant the bomb for that exact scenario. Doesn't even need to peek. Really well done by Mars. Gets Illuminar a foothold in back into this second half just when you thought it was looking lost because all the kills came in the blink of an eye for Sangal. Even this trade from Corey. What a clutch. Really well worked.
That's such a cool Molotov on the post plant, right? He never has to peek in towards ramp. Obviously, it's undone by a smoke, but that's not one we get to see too often. Very cool. Illuminar obviously know all the tricks for Ancient. So bounced off the pyramid structure on the right to land on the bomb. Beautifully played by Mast. Sangal have fully invested back into this though. They have those 2 M4s recovered over. Deagles around them. Towards the fight in towards mid, and both players go down for Sangal. Damage done onto EXUS and Mast, but it's not a kill.
Looking to fight Jaguar here. Gotta be careful. Soulfly misses the mark. Information given back up, but he's still standing to fight. Meanwhile, Illuminar then making their way over towards A. QB though, he's got the rifle. He's caught off EXUS. Mars is low as well. That's the bomb dropped. Suddenly this is all unraveling, but Reach steps in, but Scrunk. That's a really good headshot. Can he follow up for any more? Not quite. Tucks in, holds for the donut kick. waits for the teammate to rotate over Soulfly with the trade. Suddenly, 1 versus 1, morelz is low and just about gets it done. Illuminar, they survive, but it comes at a very heavy cost.
Cool, what a close round. Fine margins there. It looked like QB had done enough there. That was a huge double kill to find, but wasn't quite enough. The Deagles come through and do the damage, but converting the kills becomes the problem. 13 HP the difference at the very end there. The AK coming out ahead at the long-range duel. That was with the 2 openers going the way of Illuminar as well, so they don't make it easy. It does mean Sangal are reset. They're forced onto this save, and Illuminar have a bit of room to breathe.
Set play being lined up. Scrunk. When he gets the signal, he will try and flash over. Full stack towards this B bomb site. Illuminar poking and prodding, not finding any information. Sangal just tuck into the corners. Spam. Not going to find anything either, so it could all be misinformation. They're lining up to go down this ramp here. Now got to be careful, but he swings in the perfect moment. Great spray.
Cleaning up these pistols. Now reatz can start to activate with the MAC-10. Get some extra cash on the line. Going to be pushing forward. Should just be a matter of time before these players are cleaned up. That's one. Another one dealt with. QB on the side, and reatz deals with him. So they keep it clean against the eco. Now it's another test. The guns will come out once again.
Yeah, really good stuff by Illuminar. Keeping every single player alive as well. Since losing the pistol, they've looked pretty solid. You're right, guns come into the equation now, so it gets a little bit more difficult. But they have closed the gap. There's only 3 rounds in it now. From what was looking like an irrecoverable situation, a good utility. MAC-10 leading the charge out towards middle. Flashbang perfect. Corey knows there's another player here, but Mast will trade. Fuzi's done very good spam on towards Mast and morelz. So QB could be set up for success.
He's in danger though. That smoke is the only thing keeping him alive. Skrunk's rotated through at the perfect time though. QB can reposition and they have a better defensive setup. It's going to be a 2-2, well, make it 2-1 split here. And morelz is limping. He's going to be dealt with very shortly. Ooh, timing comes through. morelz catches out Skrunk, pulling the utility out. Still an opportunity here for Illuminar. Fuzi now deals with morelz. Both these 2 Ts coming from the same position. It's a double donut setup, and that's all there is for the CTs. QB goes down. Now, Bob's not committed yet. EXUS on this elevated angle. Holding to see if a push comes through. See if they can get the advantage.
Soulfly's heard the retreat. EXUS does catch out Fuzi. Is that bomb going to make its way back? Potentially. Soulfly definitely is. Working his way back towards Donut. Has to deal with EXUS. This one can still get a little bit weird. Be thrown up in the air. Soulfly needs to clear close. He does. EXUS removed. Now he's repositioned. He's just in the open. And that's where towels swing. Really good round by Illuminar. Soulfly caught out in transition. Gun round converted.
Timing just eludes Soulfly on the cross. Almost had a second to get there. Not ready. Tower to be so close. Some of these rounds just coming down to the finest of margins. Once again, a 1v1 from Soulfly where he can't get it across the line. That one just comes down to an unfortunate timing as he goes for that cross. Well played from Illuminar though, just going quiet, catching off Fuzi, getting antsy, feeling like he needs to reposition.
Maybe Ancient is T-sided. Maybe that's just what I've learned, being at the RMR.
Feels it. In like a 10th round, full of the Ts at the very least here. Sangal don't have a lot into it. QB's got a nice little push up here. He could catch somebody off. The mask is just holding to see if a push comes his way as well. Illuminar, very passive setup early on. Keeping a track of the economy, so you know that Sangal won't be in the best position here and will likely try and capitalize in some way, and that can come in the form of Maybe an aggressive push, a stack, something of the like. Not the case at the moment, though. Sangal spread out across the map. You can see a mini-map, almost a perfect line across the top map. Smoke's come through towards mid. Red House and Donut. morelz starts to take control. Flash through. Start to swing through. Oh, good spam. Catches that Fuzi for free. Walks into the crosshair as he's spamming that smoke. Takes that one on the board. Now they can start to pincer onto this B bomb site. Smoke's come out. Soulfly with the eagle. Try and fight forward. That's a nice flashbang, but can't convert it. Frunk not able to do anything either. Almost gets the kill onto reatz, but it's not going to happen. Corey and QB are the only ones left. Hunting as well. Nice tap onto QB. Corey all alone.
Yeah, Illuminar working really well as a team right now. Sangal, they've been setting up Soulfly for success. That's why he is so high up, 28 to 16. But look at the rest of his team. Next closest is actually half of his kills, 14 on Scrunk. Take a look at the other side for Illuminar. Their kill distribution is all pretty much even, which will only benefit them going forward. Sangal, they need to start stepping up. They can't just rely solely on Soulfly. If a couple of these players do start to rise to the occasion, it will end in the conversion of their map pick. But if not, it gets a little bit dangerous because Illuminar, they are knocking on the door.
You're looking at Fuzi. We called him up in the head-to-head, presented him as a player to be watching. He's got that AWP out this time as well on that CT side. Found a few consistent kills on the T side, but wasn't really the main trigger of their success. That was all Soulfly. We'll see what Fuzi is going to do. Goes towards A. This is what Mars was doing as well. Corey flashed himself back in towards mid. No contact though. He's supported by QB at the top of Red House, playing behind that smoke. It's a bit of a, I guess, a passive hold in mid, but they've still taken the control because Illuminar aren't fighting it yet.
No, Illuminar are concerned about pushing towards B because a deep Molotov's being thrown down by Sangal. That's why they're grouping, trying to take space over towards Cheetah, holding for this push consistently. It's not going to come in. Smoke and flash. Soulfly force forward, can't see a thing. Now has to try and contend with reatz. We'll drop that smoke. The pressure is actually coming in towards Donut. Corey lines them up. Takes down Mars. Knows that there's a second player there. That Molotov going to throw him forward into the limelight. Needs to be really careful because morelz will trade out. Tao's also found Scrunk. Soulfly steps in down towards B ramp. Flashbang. A's a little bit more of an escape. Molly going to force him forward. Tao gets removed. And in fact, Soulfly will escape in. This is all falling apart for Illuminar.
Yeah, Soulfly's still fighting. Hasn't even been scathed yet, and he's looking for more. QB gets that one, in fact. And Fuzi's dealt with morelz. That one falls apart for Illuminar. It looks good. That fight in towards Donut goes 1 for 1. Now there's leverage. They can push towards the A side. They can take it to Red Hills, but it's Soulfly once again doing everything. A fantastic double kill. Almost gets that third. QB's there to finish the job. It's unbelievable that he finds both of those, crosses all the way from ramp in towards the T doors, and doesn't get a single scratch on him.
Pretty unbelievable scenes. That's just a really good reaction from Sangal. The fact that you lose control in towards Donut means that the mid presence is temporarily under Illuminar's rule. So you push an extremity. You get Soulfly in there. You head towards B because Fuzi's felt no pressure over towards A. And furthermore, you've already dropped down Molotov, so it's always forcing Illuminar back at bay. So when they go in for this retake control, Soulfly's there. It's a perfect flash to set them up. This time, however, they are going to contest the AWP. Utility can now be dropped in. Fuzi can take a shot, but then we'll need to reposition. Illuminar just drop in, see if there's any initial reaction. Not quite. Kyubi, well, he's close in towards Donut as well.
Yeah, support can be here, but the other 3 players are all the way over towards B, but Illuminar haven't spotted anything. They're falling back now. Not committing quite yet. Mast still keeping an eye over towards A as the rest of the team is positioning mid. Smoke out towards Red House. More utility being lined up. Flash support this push in towards mid. A split towards A being set up. Donut About to be pressured as well as A main. You can see the response immediately from Sangal. Rotating players over. Kyubi pressures on. Flash comes through. He repositions. Molotov goes past him and he swings forward. Nice flashbang from Scrunk. Sets him up for a double. Fuzi, he's activated. Deals with EXUS and the bomb's dropped. Mask has to come up good here and Fuzi hits the headshot. reatz is the only one left. 15 seconds and he is dealt with. Soulfly with the killing blow.
Just another really good reaction for Sangal. As soon as they feel the pressure come in towards middle, Scrunk, again, it's another well-timed flash. He's doing this all the time for each individual player on his team. He's setting them up for success. He makes the gunfights unfair. They play into Sangal's advantage. Really good double kill from Kyubi. Just keeps the donut players back. Keeps middle as a distraction. Allows Fuzi just to focus solely on A main, which is where the next wave of the attack is coming in. Fast one with the pistols. Morelz gets caught off guard. Corey can also just step in.
Yeah, Fuzi finds that opener. Kyubi here. Is dealt with by Mars. This is the way in, but Fuzi gets a tag onto reatz and Corey's here to do more damage. Double kill for him. EXUS looking to try and take the fight. Corey's just jumping around. Try and find me. Gets 4 in the round and takes 14 onto the board for Sangal. Now 2 rounds away from taking Ancient.
Illuminar, I need to think back to what was working. Controlling towards cave. Faster controlling towards middle. Tried it this time with the Tech 9s. The Fuzi was there immediately in towards middle, punished. It's one of those ones where you start off strong on the T side, and then when the rifles come into play, when Sangal just get a little bit of a gut feeling, get the reactions in place. Just was very difficult to try and work your way back in, but Illuminar, they have done it. They've already worked their way back into a position where they could have tied up the scoreline before. Have the capacity to do it again. They just need to show Sangal on the server that they can achieve it.
Momentum with Sangal now. Looking good on the CT side now. They've gotten settled. Utility early mid. It's pressure towards B. Illuminar. 4 players over here. Bomb as well. Soulfly. Looking like he wants to go for a spam. Doing a little bit of damage onto reatz. Using the smoke. 31 for 16 at the moment. Add a few more to his tally. Has another smoke he can deploy as well. Keep Illuminar passive. There it is. That's allowed another player to rotate over to reinforce B. Middle is left open. It's being held at a fine line by Fuzi and Donut.
Look at the utility for Illuminar. 1 smoke, 2 mollies, 1 flash. That's all they've got to execute onto a bomb site. Very difficult. Soulfly tucked in. Going to be cleared. Deals with reatz. morelz steps up to the plate. Good trade. 1 for 1. Scrunk puts him on notice. Mars potentially going to creep through this smoke. Sangal sit back in the defense.
What's the response here? Fuzi holding with his AWP. There's a timer here. Oh, EXUS starts to make his way up. Fuzi is holding this. It's going to be a flick and it's a difficult one. Fuzi goes down low but stays alive. And now it's B. They're going to make their way up. Scrunk sitting backwards. Has a good line here. Flash to set up as well. 20 seconds on the clock. They have to make their way through here. And Scrunk, he's preventing them crossing with this bomb, but now he has to fall back. Nice nade. Gonna soften up tower, but doesn't do the killing blow. Good Molotov, though. He's burning down and can't even plant the bomb. Might have saved the round here just with the utility alone. There's nothing they can do. Map point for Sangal.
It's really well played again. Just the reaction for Sangal. The fact that they sit all the way back in. After the initial contacts being held by Soulfly over towards cave. As soon as he falls, the reaction is immediately, we're just going to play retake. Fuzi's out towards Donut, holding the push up, gets brought down low, then gets brought into the fight all the way over from long and short, rotating in through CT. Just another very good response, disciplined from Sangal. Faster from Illuminar, potentially going to be eliminated out of this map, but reatz. Great deagle shot on towards Kyubi, but all the kills are coming up for Sangal. They are just edging ever so closer to taking away their map pick.
Master's on a good flank here. had to play a turn, can double up here. Fuzi managing to avoid him. Fuzi with the dualies, and Corey finishes it off. Sangal take the first map, 16-10 on Ancient. Elimination on the line. We're going to take a very short break, and when we come back, we will break this one down.